Hi everyone. In this video, we'll discuss how to perform cross-case analysis using NVivo. Cross-case analysis is an effective method for relational analysis. Visual displays involving cross-case analysis are a very effective way to both analysis and presentation of data. This method allows us to explore and investigate relationships in data. In this example, we want to analyze the relationship between the attitude toward being a researcher and the career stage of the researchers by exploring overlapping sets of cases. This will allow us to examine how researchers at different stages of their career have different attitudes toward being a researcher. In order to do this, we'll use the project map in NVivo. Project maps are a way of visually exploring or presenting the data in your project. Project maps are made of shapes that represent the different items in your project and connectors which show links between the items. You need some project data before you can create a project map. To get started with a project map, you need to frame a question you want to ask of your project data. For example, how have these sources been coded? Which cases are assigned to this classification? What are the attributes defined for this classification? Then add the project items that are central to a question to the canvas to build up a visual presentation of your inquiry. Add other associated items to canvas to help illustrate the answer. To perform the cross-case analysis for our example, on the Explorer tab, we select Project Map. New Project Map window opens. We name this map Attitude Stage Cross-Case Analysis and click OK. On the Project Map Tools tab, we select Add Project Items and Notes. We choose two notes of interest, positive and negative. Then we select Case Classification. Select Person, choose Stage, and check the attribute values of stage. Make sure the boxes unassigned and not applicable are unchecked. Click OK. In the center of the screen, we see Add Associated Items. We expand this window and select Cases with attributed value assigned. Right-click and select Add All Cases to Map. Here's our cross-case map. It is hard to see this map, so we need to change the layout. On the Project Map tools, in Layout group, we change to Hierarchical Layout, but it is still not good, so we change to Layer Directed Graph. We can zoom in or out using this bar. Then we'll arrange nodes and attributes. We have positive and negative on one side, and all stages on the other side. The cross-case analysis shows that negative attitudes come from one beginner researcher, one early career researcher, and one non-academic researcher. All established and experienced researchers have positive attitudes. This is a useful finding that allows us to analyze the relationship between the attitudes and stages of researchers' career. We can do cross-case analysis for other nodes and case attributes to further analyze data. That is how to perform cross-case analysis using NVivo. Thank you and bye now.